echo Tony's comments. We had a hero in our midst in Gordy. Every single one of us, no matter what role he played in your life. We had a hero, we had a giant. My heroes are my dad and my mom. But Gordy was my hero too. I'm very honored to be here. Gordy was a leader in the medical community, and here to talk about that, here to tell us about the role that he played in this community, the leadership that he showed, and the man that he was behind the lab coat. Please welcome Dr. Jasper.
I'd like to echo what Scott Steele said about 4 things, but actually, Scott, there was a 5th thing we all, as physicians, learned from Gordy, and that's when it comes to surgical protocol, especially when it comes to rectal surgery, you wash your hands after the procedure. Gordy was my mentor, colleague, fellow entertainer, and friend. In the 1970s, there was a shortage of primary care physicians in the Northwest. Roy Virak and other local doctors sought a solution by establishing Tacoma Family Medicine, a residency program to train family physicians. To gain approval, the program had to have rotations in the various specialties. Without the commitment of Dr. Klatt and his surgery partner, Dr. Martin, and other specialists that provide those rotations, Tacoma Family Medicine would not have been formed and accredited. Dr. Klatt educated about 4 or more residents per year for 30 years or more. And so my celebration of his life begins with our meeting in 1981 when I was a resident with Tacoma Family Medicine. Many of my fellow graduates have remained in Washington, Oregon, and Alaska. Tacoma Family Medicine graduates, residents, faculty, patients thank Dr. Klatt and his family for the countless hours that he spent improving our skills and knowledge. He was a role model to us, helping to shape our caring bedside manners. And we have a beat. Gordy had grown up in Stillwater, Minnesota. His talent with the accordion became a lifelong passion. As a teenager, he got jobs playing with professional bands. He played joyful polkas, as you heard. His favorite was, "I don't want her, you can have her, she's too fat for me." We can sing it later. I've been asked not to now. When not playing the accordion, he liked to dance, play the piano, relax on a Mexican beach, or eat meat and potatoes. We would get together and play music a few times, and later we wanted to show physician appreciation for the hospital staff. So we put on physician talent shows for them. Do you remember? Yeah. Dozens of doctors pitched in. This was great fun and went on for years. Many of you did work with Dr. Klatt. Gordy cared about and respected the hospital staff. He was very patient with their questions, gave clear instructions, and was adaptable when the need arose. His congenial behavior was the yardstick by which we came to compare other physicians. Gordy also volunteered as a Pierce County Medical Society board member for 7 years, and as its president in 1990. He served on several hospital committees and boards. Dr. Klatt helped lead the charge for a smoke-free Washington, starting with the 6 local hospitals at the time, another of his legacies. He was instrumental in the development of Tacoma Trauma Organization. His service to his fellow physicians and the medical community was above and beyond. The result of his efforts has been a healthier Tacoma. Gordy was an expert colorectal surgeon. He loved what he described as a juicy, succulent hemorrhoid. No kidding, that's the way he described it. He jested that he often did not recognize his patients until they bent over and dropped their drawers. We all know that he really did know us and showed sincere concern for our health. In the operating room, I did become an anesthesiologist after family practice. We anesthesiologists competed for assignment to his cases because we admired his surgical skill, which was surely honed performing mass casualty trauma services in the Army in Okinawa, and further during his subspecialty fellowship. Moreover, though, we adored the man. He had a great sense of humor and was thus fun to work with. This was further evidenced in the name of his first website, Butts Are Us. One day in 1984, Gordy looked at me and said most genuinely, "I hate cancer. I hate what the disease does to my patients and their families. I need to do something to show them that we as a community care, that we can bring hope." I asked what he would do. He said, "I'm going to run around a track for 24 hours. Do you want to join me?" I told him I was regrettably on call that day. He was very quick to point out that he hadn't yet told me what day he was running. He added, "I'm collecting pledges for donations to the Cancer Society, and I had him put me down for $10. I certainly did not have his vision that this incredible act of commitment, this calling, would turn into an international event, raising, now I hear, $5 billion in a year? In cumulative, okay, thank you. And spreading throughout the USA and across the globe, and funding advances in cancer cures. What a fantastic legacy he leaves behind." He fought his own battle with stomach cancer. His years of preaching hope echoed in his own thoughts. When the chemo and surgery were recommended, his attitude was, "Bring it on, let's do it. How soon can we get started?" His wife, Lou, was constantly with him, supportive and caring. Gordy may have passed, but I ask all of us today to vow to continue his mission. We can prevent many cancers. We can provide hope, caring, and support for patients and families. We can survive some cancers today. In the future, we will survive all cancers all of the time. Thank you for your kind attention.